It's an All-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Celtics come in. Now it's send down to David.
Thank you.
All right, David. Steve, how about just getting along? I mean, obviously you want to win and play well, but what about teammates just getting along?
You know, Kevin, I love it because I think there's an expectation if you don't get along, you can't win. There are some teams you can see these two guys don't like each other, and they still win. But then the teams that is sustained for a long time is the teammates that get along. What you want to do is set, goals that's realistic. And if you can do that and obtain that, then you have pretty much a good team.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down low, it's Morris and Horford. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Tatum in at the small forward. Carter, the pass to Markkanen. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Allen. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Morris kicks to Tatum. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
And Tatum already showing some efficiency from beyond. Fantastic at getting the position he wants for the shot.
And it's done penetrating. And stolen by Tatum. Over Allen. Tatum's shot is off.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
Carter down low, working on Horford. Good work there as it goes. Allen's got his second bucket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Irving finds Horford. Bounce pass from Morris. Tatum against Allen. Morris lays it up and banks it in. Morris has got his first points of the night.
And you can see Morris on the roll. A well-coordinated athlete, no trouble converting there.
Morris against Markkanen. Lock at 6. Dunn passes to Allen. Fast break, here they come. Here's Irving. Dunn with some nice D.
How many times have you seen him do that? Losing focus on a simple lay-in.
Allen dishes to Carter. Markkanen against Morris. Here's Allen. Offensive rebound. Kick out to Levine. Dunn looking over the floor. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And then Allen slams it in.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
The pass to Horford. Levine against Irving. Over Levine, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Irving's got his first bucket in this one.
He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
Markkanen kicks to Dunn. Inside. That's good from Allen on the assist from Dunn. Allen's got 8 points.
They already got into a nice flow. 4 for 5 from the field.
Passes to Horford. To the paint. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Yeah, and give it up for the feed from Horford. He's a playmaker, and you love having a big man show off that kind of vision.
Pass to Levine. At the elbow, it's Allen. Back to Levine. Out to Carter from past the arc. Morris with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum passes to Brown. The shot off that time. Nice D from Levine. Done outside. Pass to Allen. Down low. laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to Oklahoma City.
And simply put, they couldn't score. They never got completely in sync in that one.
Well, that's putting it mildly. They were in total disarray. I have no idea where their heads were that night. And guys, Chris Dunn has outstanding physical tools. Long arms, athletic, great upside at the defensive end.
Here's Irving. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Dishes to Horford. Morris outside. In the corner. Tatum with it. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. And Marcus Morris good for 3. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
And dangerous in that catch and shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
Kicks it out to Allen. Morris against Markkanen. Bulls moving the ball around, and Allen slams it in.
Nice interior passing, and then the strong finish.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Irving passes to Tatum. Now Horford. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. A nice shot by Irving.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
It's stolen by Morris. Irving against Dunn. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at Boston. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, there's the Bulls, 5 games behind.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the years gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
I think it's safe to say that, for sure. They found their identity this season, and their confidence has only been building as the season has gone on.
Clock is at 3. Levine inside the three-point line. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Bobby Portis is checked in for Chicago. Jabari Parker comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And the Celtics also making a change. Smart's checked in for Brown. Horford finds Morris. Back to Horford. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And if there was ever a guy who was more than what his stats say, it's Al Horford.
Won't have nights where he drops 50 or carries a team with his shot blocking, but you ask anyone he's played with and they'll tell you he is a perfect teammate.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Chicago. Payne comes in for Chris Dunn. The Celtics also changing it up. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Morris. Gordon Hayward comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Rozier in for Kyrie Irving. Allen, that's good. And the big men who compete against Horford have nothing but respect for him, Greg.
Well, it is why he's been selected as an all-star by his peers and why guys like Embiid admire his game. I mean, Horford does all the small things on the floor you need as a big man. He's so humble. He just goes about his game and makes his team better in every facet.
Back to Baines. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second, finds the open man.
Payne kicks to Allen. And it's Parker in the corner. No one near him. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Well, early on, neither team put much emphasis on the defensive side.
No doubt. The offensive game planning on both sides has been effective early on.
Baines passes to Horford. Hayward on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
And stolen by Hayward. And here is Rozier. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Horford kicks to Rozier. And stolen by Payne. To the paint. Here's Parker. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Allen is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Carter in at the 5, home in the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Tatum passes to Horford. Here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Thunder was outstanding. He scored 34 points, and he was locked in with a strong shooting night from both the floor and the free throw line. He absolutely stole the show. It felt like he was everywhere all the time. It'll be interesting to see how he follows it up, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. But we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
It's going to be tough. I'm sure their entire defensive game plan is centered around how to stop him. They're going to be all over him.
Well, for so long, so many were wondering what Kyrie was thinking when he left Cleveland. What is clear now, though, is that Irving doesn't think about it and has flourished on his own. It seems that he really did just need his own team to become the player he's become.
Up top, Tatum. Defended by Allen. Tatum's shot is off.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot. And this one was uncontested.
Allen kicks to Levine. The pass to Portis. Wants to get it to Dunn and does. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And let's look now at the group of young players that have been locked in from the charity stripe. Your leading rookie free throw shooters of the past month. You look at Allen, deadly on the stripe. Someone you do not want to foul.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
Horford dishes to Irving. That's tipped. Done with it. 8 points his last outing. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And here we can check out the story on Kyrie Irving. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging 25 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Allen passes to Dunn. Allen against Tatum. Allen kicks to Carter. Over Morris. And it's Carter missing.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
And how about that floor awareness there from Tatum that does a good job of scanning the court and getting the ball to the open man.
Carter dishes to Allen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Brown. 20 feet out. It's not going to go for him. Now Boston takes it the other way. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Anytime you can seize control of the rebounding advantage, you are in great shape to win any game in this league.
Tatum against Allen. Tatum's shot is off. Bulls trail by 4. Allen the bounce pass. Brown against Levine. Here's Allen. It's tipped. Tatum against Allen. Tatum kicks to Irving. To the inside. And stolen by Dunn. Passes it to Allen. Back to Dunn. To the inside. Free throw line jump shot. There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Dunn. 14 points for Allen. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Brown the pass to Morris. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markeith, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
Here's Allen. Inside Leaner. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Irving kicks to Morris. 1:46 left in the first half of the game. Horford no luck. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 3. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
One of the stronger point guards we have, Chris Dunn, often does his best work in the paint.
And stolen by Portis. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Well, the Celtics shooting well, 50% from the floor. Irving from long range. The shot missing. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Levine kicks to Allen. Back to Levine. Pass to Carter. Over Horford. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got 6 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Brown outside. Portis against Morris. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 6. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Levine finds Allen. Great D that time from Tatum. It's stolen by Allen.
And when you can't hold for the last possession, that's what you want to try and do.
Patience and execution. You need both here. We'll see what they run.
Bulls shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
I mean, thinking back to where Levine was drafted, 13th overall, raised some eyebrows, but it was all about upside.
Here's Hayward, and again it's Boston converting. And so it's tied as we head to half. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the 3rd. Really an incredible game from AI.
And I just love how aggressive he is. Usually tries to work for the best shot that he can.
And that really tests the defense. It's hard to take the right angle on him to contest the shot.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're at the backcourt. Down low, it's Morris and Horford. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. Steve, offenses have gotten so good at stretching the floor. What are defenses doing to counteract that?
I think that what they're doing right now is they're having guys with the versatility of switching, because if you run pick and roll and you can switch, it keeps everybody in front of you. And I think also right now they're having multiple guys and going deeper to have guys who are in foul trouble that they can look down to their bench and they can play 10 or 12 guys on their roster.
Here's Dunn. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Dunn's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Love that little floater by Chris Dunn. He's trying to make it a weapon.
Carter against Horford. Morris outside. Brown feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Zach LaVine.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
He hits the second from the line. And Jaylen Brown was giving quite the compliment on his game from Draymond Green, who felt, Greg, that Brown was good enough to be an all-star.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I'd be fully on board with that assessment in terms of last year, but I do think he's well on his way to becoming an all-star. His scoring and offensive impact continues to grow each year. He's shown a great knack on the defensive side as well. Terrific two-way player. The sky is the limit.
It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season started with that horrific injury to Gordon Hayward's leg. Now, it's been a long road back for him, but he took heart in the encouragement he received, not just from his family, but from so many well-wishers. He said, you realize how lucky you are to have people from all over supporting you. Guys?
David, I think everyone is rooting for his complete recovery. Thanks for that report. And stolen by Dunn. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Brown against LaVine. Brown the pass to Irving. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. Bean with the rebound.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held him back.
Here's Carter. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Carter's got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Irving kicks to Morris. Back to Irving. To halt the run. He's off on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And there it is for him. And it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Boston, no good that time either.
And they continue to control the glass.
LaVine, good.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Zach LaVine won back-to-back dunk contests in 2015 and 2016. The second one against Eric Gordon, an all-time classic.
.122 left in the third. Allen finds Parker. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Allen passes to Parker. Wide open look. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 8. And Dr. J said it best. Zach LaVine is among the greatest performers in dunk contest history.
LaVine doesn't actually dunk a whole lot in regular games, but when he gets out in transition, though, step back.
Pass to Rozier. Here's the teardrop. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got assist number 5 here tonight. Chicago leading by 12. LaVine kicks to Lopez. Allen against Hayward. Allen dishes to Lopez. Allen outside. 5 on the clock, and Holiday has it in the corner. Over Smart, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
Something went on in that locker room. They've come out aggressive, but also extremely focused.
Levine against Rozier. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Chicago, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And we'll see if they can. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Jabari Parker is out there with Allen, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Smart. Drills the elbow jumper. Smart's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Boston.
The defense has to be better. When he gets those looks, he usually knocks them down with ease, like he did there.
Dunn kicks to Parker. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Celtics trail by 15. There's the pass to Morris. Outside, Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And that's now 6 points for Al Horford. Dunn passes to Lopez. Back to Dunn. Lopez outside. Dunn outside. It's Allen on the wing. Unloads from 9 over Hayward. Allen's shot is off.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly, but he stays with it. The shot by Hayward wide open, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Allen finds Parker, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half, just taking what the defense allows.
Rozier the pass to Morris. Down low. Hayward can't hit. And so Allen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Hayward right side, and he banks in the layup.
You see, this is where the size of Hayward makes a difference. He's very comfortable working inside.
Dunn kicks to Lopez. He's looking for Levine and finds him.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Now a timeout called by Boston. And Robin Lopez, one of those dirty work type of big men, rebounding, defending, a lot of grit, setting screens. He does it all.
Yeah, unselfish. He does know his role. It just makes things easier for his teammates. Has his quirks, but has proven to be a great teammate.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He got on them. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Morris. Goes up on the high post. Second chance shot. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Al Horford.
Top-notch post-game is just one of the ways Horford helps his team. One of the more important ways, though, is because he's a tough matchup down low.
And then Allen slams it in.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
Rozier against Dunn. And it's Rozier missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Mr. Dependable tonight, helping them grow this lead.
Out left to the wing, Horford. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Horford's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, and he can really take his game outside when he wants to. Horford's got plenty of range to go along with all that work he does on the interior. And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. The Celtics trail by 16. Smart finds Morris. Rozier with the ball. Dunn covering. Smart against Levine. Passes it to Horford. Lets it go from deep. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 4 assists in the game.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the Nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Back to Dunn. Pass to Allen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Smart against Levine. Smart dishes to Horford. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
His marksmanship this quarter has been unbelievable, yet they still trail in this game.
Pass to Dunn. Lopez outside. Allen dishes to Lopez. Back to Allen. He kicks to Levine. Over Smart. It's deflected. Over in the corner, Rozier. Back to Hayward. Out to the wing. Rozier, the pass to Horford. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him. Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. And then for Boston, Brown comes in for Marcus Smart. And Irving subbed in for Terry Rozier.
Gordon Hayward is always a threat to Sky for the dunk. He has some ups.
Allen surveying the D. Back to Parker. Over Morris. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Allen. Allen's got 9 assists now tonight. Celtics trail by 13. They get a hand on it. Irving with a clean look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He just can't get it cranked up from beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting 1 in the first.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Brown kicks to Morris. Now the feed to Irving to stop the run. And the layup is good.
Sometimes I think Kyrie likes to get contact, probably because he can still finish through it.
Chicago leading by 16. The pass to Allen. Out to Parker. Here's Dunn. Allen outside. It's Parker outside. Rebound Boston. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Irving. to Tatum. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Monday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town. Then on Thursday, they'll begin a long road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch, but this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this trip.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's 11 points for Jason Tatum.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
They get it back. Allen kicks to Dunn. Back to Allen. He dishes it to Dunn. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Smitty, you had an unbelievable career. Was there any chance or opportunity that you did not take that you wish you had?
You know, Kevin, is 3 of them. One, I had a chance to be traded to the New York Knicks. I always wondered what it would be like to play in New York. They call that the Mecca. I didn't take that chance. I think second was to get a chance to play overseas at the end of my career. I think those are the 2 things that I wish I had a chance to go back. I would make different choices.
Here's Tatum. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, Tatum does not give up on the backboard. Outstanding timing in terms of when to leap for those offensive rebounds.
Dunn kicks to Carter. The dish to Allen. Back to Carter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. That's good from Allen on the assist from Dunn. That's 28 points for Allen.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
And he's doing it efficiently, taking makeable shots. That's led to a high percentage from the field.
Morris passes to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Morris, no good.
And you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
Certainly not the high percentage look, but we don't know what the game plan is calling for. That might be it.
Now here's Brown. Outside Irving. Kicks to Tatum. Feeds to Morris. Parker with the steal.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Chicago.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Allen.
You know, coming into tonight, hard to say if his intention was to take over the way he did, but as the game evolved, it became clear that he was the alpha dog on the offensive end.
Irving can't get it to go. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Levine, good.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one. They have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
No one covering.
All the way back in high school, Kyrie showed us he has a unique touch from distance.
It's stolen by Brown. He feeds it to Tatum. Good work defensively by Carter.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Knocked away. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing
Thanks
by
very much.
courtside.
Well, congrats on the win. I'm sure you guys are building confidence, but it's early. And how much do those postseason dreams factor into what this team's doing right now?
You know, I feel like we have the talent to contend, but our focus is just to keep winning games. I mean, I have a lot of faith in what this team can do and when everyone's locked in. So, I mean, it'll be our job to keep playing hard and to not let up. And these guys can do it, D.A. I know it.
Well, I'm sure they get a lot of confidence when they hear words like that. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and Dave.